The mayor of Lancaster is facing some heat for what he said at a council meeting on how to handle the homeless issue. He suggested give them all fentanyl.
Now, hey, I heard this and I tried to give the man the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe he was playing about it. You know, I don't know exactly what he said. Let me go check it out. And I went and checked it out. Right. And I just want, for the purpose of the video, I want you guys to hear it from the source.
Fox 11 about those comments first. Here's what he said at the meeting.
But talking about homeless, it sounds like you want to kind of enclose all these homeless people in one type of territory. And I don't,
what I want to do is
and I
give
don't
them
think,
free fentanyl. I mean, that's what I want to do.
do what?
I want to give them free fentanyl.
I can't understand what you're saying. You want me to get them what?
I want to give them all the fentanyl they want.
Damn, I seen that. I'm like, fuck. Well, maybe I'm still trying to make excuses for this nigga, fool. Right? I don't know. Maybe he's just playing around. Maybe some. And then I keep watching the video, and he makes a video explaining it. Right? So I'm going to get into it. Let's just keep watching the video.
That's what I want.
Mayor REX PARRIS also says he believes the people of Lancaster stand by him. There's a reason why he's been elected 6 times.
I'm assuming you're talking about a meeting that occurred over a month and a half ago.
Nah, nigga, you know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, the meeting.
Where we were attempting to move the homeless population to a abandoned golf course and use it as a camping ground. And the people that lived there were obviously not happy with that. During the course of the meeting, I think I did say that if it were up to me, I'd be giving them fentanyl. But
right, this is your chance to apologize, to understand you made a mistake. So I'm like, okay, let's listen what he got to say. Why did you say this?
I made it very clear. I was talking about the criminal element that were let out of the prisons that have now become 40 to 45% of what's referred to as the homeless population.
Okay, let's decode that first off. Right, first off, Rex ain't no goddamn politician. He ain't no politic. He's a capitalist. He's a business. And this is what happens when you let the business into politics. He's not talking about homeless people, right? I'm talking about the homeless people that get out of prison. Oh, so you're talking about homeless felons. Okay, well, why the fuck you just don't say that? Right? So he's not talking about all homeless people, just the homeless felons. Well, let's see what else you got to say about the homeless felons, Mr. Rex.
They're responsible for most of our robberies, most of our rapes, and at least half of our murders.
I understand rhetoric, right? I'm going to let the man speak.
There's nothing that we can do for these people. Lancaster has the most innovative homeless solutions of any city in America. We're very proud of it. We can take care of a lot of people. But I'm talking about the people that refuse those services.
You know what? I'm not going to take away because you guys do have a good program that addresses homelessness. But guess what? That's not handling the root of the issue. So what I'm trying to get at is if you want to handle issues, you have to be in tune with truth. This nigga spitting facts. Yeah, there's homeless people. Matter of fact, yours being more specific. The homeless people that get out of prison, right? They're criminal this. Well, why are they criminals, right? And once you understand the truth behind that, you'll know how to fix it. But I'm going to let you talk before I give you the truth.
The people that want to camp near your home so that they can burglarize them at night. The people that accost you in the store parking lots and intimidate you into giving them money. We call that robbery in a sane society. Quite frankly, I wish the president would give us a purge, because we do need to purge these people. Now, is it harsh? Of course it's harsh. But it's my obligation as the mayor of the city of Lancaster to protect the hardworking families that live there.
Right, let's decode this nigga's message. These homeless people in Lancaster aren't his people that he needs to protect. He needs to protect the hard-working people of Lancaster, right? The greedy people, that give money to his campaign, that's the people he needs to protect, not the homeless people.
And I am no longer able to do it. The sheriff's department is 70 deputies down in our city. The sheriff does not enforce the laws against, if it's the homeless population, because of fear of federal lawsuits. It's an untenable situation, and I'm open to any solution. But I want these people out of our city. Well, I don't think anybody took me literally. In fact, it's so easy to get fentanyl on our streets today that it wouldn't have made any difference if we did give it away. But no, I don't regret saying it. I'm happy that we're focusing the attention on an aspect of this problem that nobody seems to want to look at. These people are killing our citizens.
And it's this rhetoric that I don't agree with, right? These people killing our citizens, right? This is dividing, right? They're not human beings that need help. They're this criminal shit that are killing and doing this. So yeah, it's okay to give them fentanyl. His rhetoric is dangerous.
Not a lot of them, but some of them. They have no respect for law and order. They think nothing of kicking in your back doors at night. And the reason I know that is they kicked in my back door on 2 occasions.
Thank you. You have a biased fucking opinion, and I understand that. Right? These motherfuckers broke in your shit, took your shit, now you mad. And I understand that. I had my truck fucking towed from an apartment complex I used to stay at. Ain't that some shit? What the fuck they taking my truck for? I'd want to kill every motherfucking tow man. Right? Just acting out of anger. Right? It's not your responsibility as a mayor to act out of anger. But I do understand that. Right? And so let's just keep going.
And I'm the mayor in a gated community with more than a few security options. It's a problem that is endangering the lives of our citizens, and I think we should treat it that way. I mean, that's why in Lancaster you can get a gun permit in 2 weeks.
Come on, man.
We have the most advanced homeless center in America.
Good job.
I mean, it'll accommodate hundreds of people. They can work up to living in an apartment that's better than any apartment I ever lived in.
Good job.
When I was going to school, the services there deal with their drug issues, deal with their medical issues, deal with their psychological issues. The people I'm talking about are the ones that refuse to go there. Let's quit lumping all the homeless into one category, because they're not. There are a significant number of them that are criminals that have no desire to work. And
that's what I've been waiting for you to say. No desire to work. That's not the real issue, right? You're talking about you're talking about the homeless who get out of prison. It's not that they don't have a desire to work. The jobs don't have a desire to hire them. That's the truth, nigga. You spitting facts. Yeah, there's homeless people. Yeah, they're not working. But what's the truth behind that shit? And once you start speaking the truth, you'll solve your motherfucking issues. But you're so far out of tune. You're in tune, capitalist. Right? You're in tune with the greed. This is the same rhetoric that was used to enslave the whole world, the Europeans used. Right? Talking about religion. I can't wait till you get to that part.
religion.
Rewind.
In my religion, the Lord says, if you don't work, you don't eat. Now, what is that?
What religion is that? In case I'm confused, from my understanding, the only thing this man said to do was love the Creator, love thy neighbor, and spread the truth. And is that what you are doing? Is that what your religion teaches? Right? Because if that was your religion, to speak the truth, love the Father and love thy neighbor, how is giving them fentanyl loving thy neighbor? How is just talking about the homeless that get out of prison. No, speak the truth. The felons, right? What do we know about the system? Slavery shall not be a punishment of crime except slavery should not exist except as a punishment of crime. Right, so now you got this whole slave system today. So once you start speaking the truth, you'll get your solution. But until then, everything outside of the truth is the solution to you. But once you get in tune with the truth, Mr. Rex, right, whether it be from a political standpoint or a spiritual standpoint, dog, get in tune. You was way out of line. Unless you know what you're doing. You're either just out of tune or you're just evil. So which one is it?
That mean when you take it to its logical conclusion. We should not be accommodating people who simply don't want to work.
We shouldn't be supporting a corrupt system that exploits and just hate and spread lies. And that's what you're doing, right? Maybe not on a global level like the European colonization did, but right here in Lancaster where you can do it, you are doing the same rhetoric, every aspect of it, right? This ain't 1492. Nigga, we in 2025. The terms change and you're using all the terms to support that shit. I don't know if you're doing it on accident or on purpose, but you don't need to do nothing. It's up to the people to do something. And this is just not only me. I got something I'm trying to promote called Free Minds. So this is not only this is my personal, right? When I want to do it on a Free Mind platform, it might be different, but just on a personal level, Mr. Rex, Lawrence Lewis talking to Rex Parris. Dog, you need to get back right in tune with truth. And once you do that, right, you'll get your solutions. And if you don't do that, you're just operating as an evil person, right? You don't need to be mayor. You don't need to be, dog. If you're operating just as an evil person, you refuse to accept truth. Right now, we got a problem, Mr. Rex. Anyway, have a good day. Happy Easter. All right.